Good morning. Well, good morning for who is gonna join me. Not sure. Sorry that I'm 2 minutes late, but the music didn't want to start. My Spotify was uploading, and I did want to have some music, so that's why. But let's get started before we are getting way too late. I hope some people will come and join me. I'm still trying to figure out what's going to be the best times before work here in New Zealand, or is it better after work? So yeah, if you can post sometimes, that would be awesome. Okay, let's get started. Let's first turn the music a little bit down so you can hear my voice. First put our feet together, our heels are separate, toes are together, and then soften your shoulders, your arms, and then ground your feet into the earth. Close your eyes for a minute and try to let everything behind, everything you went through already today. Or if you are in a different country, you maybe had a whole day already. It's time to relax, breathe, and be with yourself and your body. So breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Try to do the ujjayi breathing, making that gurgle sound in your throat. Now open your eyes, try to activate your Mulu Bandhas, so activate your pelvis, breathing out every time, bringing your belly into your spine for your Ujjana Bandhas. And your Lambda Bandhas will activate during some postures. Yeah, so let's just get started, although try to think a little bit about your breathing and your bandhas. It's very important to let the energy flow in the right channels. So let's get started with sun salutation A. Breathing in, reach our arms up. Breathing out, roll down through your spine. Put your hands on your ankles, your shins, or next to your feet. Then keep your knees bended if you need to. Breathe in, look up at the horizon. Breathe out, step, walk or jump into your higher plank on toes or on your knees. Lower down to crocodile. Now, lay down and press your hips down to or come all the way to up dog. Now make sure you open your chest, roll your shoulders back. Put your feet down into the mat, roll your heels back for down facing dog. If you feel too much stretch on the back of your legs, you might want to lift your heels and bend your knees a little bit. Now press your shoulders into your back to open your elbows a little bit. Your whole hands are into the mat. And then look at the back and breathe deeply. Try to bring your belly into your spine every time you breathe out. And if you need to, have a break every time during those asanas. Keep on breathing while I'm talking. You can go to child's pose. Knees out to the side, toes together, and sit back on your heels. Reaching your arms forward and just relax down. So you can either be in this pose right now or every moment when you have to go there. That's totally fine. Let's breathe in one more time. Breathe out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump, or hop just behind your hands or in between. You can grab your ankles, your shins, or bend your knees a little bit. Breathing in, look up at the horizon. Breathing out, come to a forward fold. Now breathe in, reach all the way up to the ceiling. Breathing out, Samastiti. Let's do that again. Let's get our body warm and let's the energy float. Breathe in. Breathe out, roll down to your spine. Grab ankles, shins, or hands next to your feet. Breathing in, look up to the horizon. Breathing out, step, walk, or jump into your higher plank. If you need to, come on your knees and lower down to a lower plank. Lay down for crocodile, baby cobra, or press your hips away from the floor for up dog. Now tuck your toes back under, press your heels back, and bend your knees if you need to. Open the elbows. If you feel like you need to step closer with your feet, that's fine too. Raise your hips towards the ceiling, look back and breathe. Breathe in one more time. When you breathe out, walk, step, or jump just behind your hands or in between. Breathing in, grab your ankles if you need to, look up at the horizon. Breathing out, bend your knees if you need to. And breathing, come all the way up, reach. Breathing out, Samastiti. Let's do that again. Breathe in, make yourself long. Breathe out, roll all the way down to your spine, ankles, shins, or hands next to your feet. Breathing in, make a long spine to look up. Breathing out, step, walk, or jump into your higher plank, lower plank. Breathing in, open your chest, keep your hips down or lift them away from the floor. Breathing out, down facing dog. Go to child's pose like I showed you earlier if you need to. Open the elbows again, shoulders into your back. Look at the back or your nose if that's comfortable for you. Breathe in one more time, look at your hands, breathe out. Step, walk, or maybe you can hop or jump just behind your hands or in between. Breathing in to make a long spine, grab your ankles if you need to, or bend your knees. Breathing out. Breathing in, come all the way up. Breathing out, Samastiti. Okay, let's go for sun salutation B. Breathing in, reach all the way up. Breathing out, roll down to your spine, hands on ankles or shins or next to your feet. Breathing in, look up at the horizon. Breathing out, step, walk, jump into your high plank. Elbows next to your body when you lower down. Lay your hips down for baby cobra or press yourself up for up dog. And come to your down facing dog. Breathe. And now if you need to, grab your right foot, bend your knees and help your foot to step it behind or in between your hands. Lower your back heel. Breathing in, reach. Breathing out. Coming down into your high plank, lower plank. Breathing in. Baby cobra, up dog. Squeeze your glutes. Breathing out. Down facing dog. Help your hands again if you need to. Bend your knees, step your foot in between your hands. Lower your back heel. Breathing in. Breathing out. Coming down. And all the way. Breathing in. up dog or baby cobra. Breathing out, down facing dog. Stay here for 5 breathings or go to child's pose if you need to. Listen to your body, that's very important. Your body will tell you how it feels today and what will work for you today. So maybe you need a little bit of more rest in between. If it's too tired, now press your shoulders into your back, remembering opening the elbows and feel your whole hand into the mat. Breathing in, look at your hands. Breathing out, step, walk if you need to, or jump. Just put behind your hands or in between. Breathe in, look up at the horizon. Breathe out, come to forward fold. Breathe in, all the way up. Breathing out, samastiti. Just gonna turn the music a little bit more down. Let's do sun salutation one more time. Breathe in, reach all the way up. Breathing out, roll down. Now make sure you bend your knees if you need to. Breathing in, look up at the horizon. Breathing out, step, walk or jump into your higher plank. Lower down. Breathing in, open your heart, squeeze your glutes. Breathing out, down facing dog. Help your foot if you need to by holding it. Bend your knees, step it in between your hands if you can. Lower your back heel. Breathing in, breathing out into your higher plank, lower plank. Breathing in, up dog or baby cobra with your hips down. Breathing out, down facing dog. Help your foot. If you need to, bend your knees, step it in between your hands or just behind. Breathing in when you press your back heel down. Breathing out into your higher plank, lower plank. Breathing in, baby cobra, up dog. Breathing out, down facing dog. Breathing here 5 times. Two. 3, 4, 5. Look at your hands when you breathe out and step in between. Breathing in, look up at the horizon. Breathing out, come to forward fold. Breathing in, reach all the way up. Breathing out, samastiti. Okay, let's get going with our standing sequence. So, put your feet underneath your hips. By the way, if you have something like a towel or a band or a mat, make sure you have that around, or a chair, so you can use that. Or maybe you have yoga blocks. Okay, feet are underneath your hips. Grab your hips while you breathe in. You squeeze your glutes to support your lower back. And you open your chest towards the ceiling. Breathing out of your hips. You're coming forward. And then you grab your shins, your ankles. Or bend your knees if you need to. If you are able to, with 2 fingers around your big toe and your thumb. Now breathe in, make a long spine to look up. Breathe out and come to forward fold. If your knees are bended, you can rest your chest onto your upper legs. Or maybe you can extend your legs all the way. Really broaden those shoulders, open those elbows to the side. Look at your nose or to the back. Breathe in. up at the horizon. Breathing out, come all the way up, grab your hips again. Breathing in, open your heart. Breathing out, Samastiti. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle posture. Step your right feet out, arms to the side, breathing in. While you breathe out, you turn your right foot. You reach to the side. Now you can bring your hand on your shin, reaching the other arm towards the ceiling. Now if you are able to, come a little bit lower or use your yoga block, put it behind your foot. Or come all the way down and grab your big toe. But what we really want to keep our body open though. So make sure you keep pressing your shoulder blades into your back and reach that arm up so you have one line through your shoulders all the way down to your other arm. And if you're able to look up, if that's not comfortable, look down. Breathe in one more time. When you breathe out, look down at your foot. Breathing in, turn your right foot and turn your left foot. When you breathe out, reach and come down. Remember, hands on shin or lower or your yoga block. And really open your chest to the front. So you're pressing your hips forward. Really squeeze those upper legs. It's actually quite strong posture. Breathe in one more time. When you breathe out, look down at your foot again. Breathing in, turn your left foot. Breathing out, Samastiti. Now I'm gonna do a revolved side angle posture. So that's with a twist in our back, and if you want to see me well, stay with your right foot, but I'm gonna go with my left foot. So breathing in while you step your right foot out to the sides. Bigger step, arms to the side, and breathe out. You turn your right foot, drive your knee above your ankle. Now you bring your back arm to the front. If you're able to, hook your elbow towards your knee, hands press together, and while you press them, you press your shoulder blade back and reach your upper chest towards your hands. Now for some people it's a little bit easier to put your back knee down, and then you can even twist further and look over your shoulder. If you're able to, you can also open your arms, long arm next to your ear, or if you are stable enough, you can put your hands down next to your foot, putting your back foot down again, and be here with your arm next to your ear, looking up. Breathe in one more time. When you breathe out, you look down at your foot and you windmill the arms up. Turn your foot in and turn your left foot out. Breathing in, breathing out. Bend your knee, windmill the arms. So put your elbow next to your in front of your knee. Your back knee down if you need to. Press those hands towards your chest, towards your hands. Look over your shoulder, or open your arms, reach up, or put your hand next to your feet, stay here, or if you have the stability, put your back foot down. Really try to reach your chest towards your upper leg. Breathe in one more time. When you breathe out, look down at your foot. foot. Breathing in, come all the way up, turn your left foot, breathing out, step in front of your mat, Samastiti. Okay, feet spread, intense stretch posture. Prasarita Padottanasana, so step a little bit wider than you did earlier. While you breathe in, you have your arms to your sides. Breathing out, bring them to your hips and open your heels a little bit further to the outside if you're able to. Bend your knees a little bit if that's more comfortable. Now fold your hands at the back, press them down, open your heart, squeeze your glutes down, breathing in, and while you breathe out, you come forward. Maybe you can just be here, bend your knees like I said, or you can come a little bit further. Now let's just feel that your body naturally fall forward and see how far you can go. And feel that relaxation in your shoulders and in your neck. Relax your head down and breathe. Breathe in, look up at the horizon. Breathe out, come all the way up. This time grab your hips again. Breathing in, open your heart. Breathing out, come to a forward fold. Now if you are able to, put your hands down. If that's not comfortable, bend your knees a little bit or stay halfway with your elbows onto your upper legs. If you have the flexibility, grab your big toes with your 2 fingers and your thumb and then breathe and look up at the horizon. Breathe out and come down. Now make sure you open the elbows again. You're bringing your chest all the way to the back. So open that, broaden your shoulders, that's what I was going to say. And open that chest. Breathe in, look up at the horizon. Breathe out, come up, grab your hips. Breathing in, activate your glutes, open your chest. Breathing out, step in front of your mat, Samastiti. From here on, I want to go right away through our sequence for our sitting position. So, Fila Pradasana, Warrior 1 or 2 and 2 posture. Breathing in, breathe all the way up. Breathing out, coming down, grab your ankles, shins or hands next to your feet. Breathing in, look up at the horizon. Breathing out, step, walk or jump into your higher plank on knees or toes, lower down when you breathe out. Breathing in, open your chest, squeeze glutes in baby cobra or up dog. Breathing out, down facing dog. Now bend your knees. I'm gonna step with my left foot so you can see me very well. You step with your right foot. Step it just behind your hands or in between. Help your foot if you need to. Put your back heel down. Breathing in and reach towards the ceiling. Now make sure you try to relax your shoulders down and look at your thumbs. If it's not comfortable, grab your elbows, or maybe you need to fold your hands with your first finger up towards the ceiling. And really press that back foot down. Your heels a little bit out. Now keep looking at your hands, breathing in, turn your right foot and turn your left foot out. Breathing out, drive your knee above your ankle, press that back heel out a little bit. Make sure you stay stable by pressing your feet all the way into the earth. Drive your knee above your ankle. Breathing in. While you breathe out, you open your arms to the side. Now you want to make that foot parallel and you want to turn your hips to the front. So your hips are facing that way and your shoulders are above. Now make sure your knee is bended above your ankle and you have your arms long to the side and you just turn your head to the side looking over your fingers. So we're not going to reach forward, we're going to stay standing up straight. Shoulder blades into your back. Breathing in, then you turn your left foot, breathing out, right foot out, drive your knee, and look over your other hands. Pressing the feet out into the earth, squeezing your upper legs. Now while you're breathing, you bring your back arm up and you breathe out, you come all the way down, stepping in your higher plank or lower plank. Breathing in, leave your hips down or press them away. And breathing out, come to down facing dog. Now from here on we're going to sit down, so breathe in, bend your knees. Lower one knee if you're able to. Put the other knee over or just next to your other neck and come and sit down. Now you can also jump. If you're jumping, make sure you brace your abdominals. And yeah, just be careful if you've never done it. Maybe just give it a practice first if you've never done it. Okay, let's get going though. Make sure your sit bones are into the mat, sitting up straight. Now flex your foot and put your hands next to your hips. If you feel too much stress on the back of your legs that way, then put your hands a little bit further. That works also. Now wherever your hands are, make sure you're lifting your chest up, shoulders into your back, breathing in. When you breathe out, you bring your chin to your chest for your Landara Bandha. So we're activating all our bandhas. And just breathe. Let the energy float in the right direction. Try not to lift your heels though, just press them away from your sit bones. Breathing in, look up at the horizon, breathing out, let go. Let's get going for Paschimottanasana. Western intense stretch posture. If you have a band, grab a band. Breathing in, reach your arms up. Breathing out. Now you can grab your ankles, your shins, or reach your knees up if you need to. Grab that band if you need to and put that around your foot or a towel. If you are able to, your fingers on the back of your feet and your thumbs at the front. Breathing in, raise your chest. Breathing out, open the elbows to the side and shine your chest towards your toes. We're looking at our toes too. at the horizon. Breathe out and let go. Vinyasa time. With our vinyasas, you probably, if you have been joining me, know the options. You can put your hands down, lift your knees, press your hands into the earth, or lift your bum with that, or maybe lift your whole body. Or come with me for the whole vinyasa. Putting your hands down while you're breathing in, breathing out in your higher plank and in your lower plank. Breathing in baby cobra with hips down or press them away from the floor. In up dog and come to your down dog. While you breathe out. Now bend your knees again. Breathing in, lower one and the other to come and sit down. Trianga Mukha Kapara Paschimottanasana. Okay, let's do that. 3 limb face. 1 foot. Western intense stretch posture. If you have that towel, you can put that underneath your left glute and then bring your other foot next to your hip, so that way you're not able to fall over. Some people have a hard time with that, or if it's just a little bit more comfortable. Now, if this is still not feeling the right way for your body, you can also make the option by bringing your knees together, your heels a little bit separate, and then just sit down like this and sit up straight with your hands onto your upper legs. If that's also not comfortable, you can put your towel down, have your feet on there, and just sit up like straight like this. And you still can maybe feel that stretch in your upper legs towards your hips. Now, if you have that flexibility, and your body can do this, keep your right foot next to your hip, flex the other foot, breathing in, reach, breathing out. Now, if you're able to grab your foot, but you can also hold on to your shin or your ankle. Now, make sure you're reaching your chest up again, breathing in, and you breathe out. You look at your toe, elbows out to the sides. Breathing in, look up at the horizon. Breathing out, come out of your posture. Let's do the other one side. Vinyasa, breathing in, stay here. Come with me, breathing out in your higher plank, lower plank. Breathing in, baby cobra up dog. Breathing out, down facing dog. While you breathe in, you bend your knees, you lower one, the other. Or if you're able to jump. Okay, now, so remember, you can grab that towel, put it this time under your right bum, or put it under your feet with both knees bended. And if you're with me, bring one foot, so your left foot next to towards your glutes, and then flex that other foot. Sitting up straight, make sure this sit bone is also into the mat though. Breathing in, reach, breathing out, come forward. Hold your foot with a band to grab your ankle, whatever works for you. Breathing in, look up at the horizon. Breathing out, shine your chest towards your foot and look at your toes. Breathing in, look up at the horizon, breathing out, and relax. Come with me for your vinyasa. Stay here, or hands down, breathing in, bend your knees, lower one and the other, or jump. Okay. What time is it? Okay. Passing by asana. Yeah, let's do that one as well. Okay, now this time we're going to put our foot close to our bum, and then make sure there's one hand in between your foot and your leg. Make sure this foot stays active, sitting up straight, reaching your opposite arm up while you breathe in, and you breathe out and you bring it in front of your knee. So if you are able to, you reach that hand to the back, and then your other arm comes around and you bring your hand together. For me, it's still not possible. I keep on practicing. If you have that towel, you can hold on to it. But you can also put that right hand down and then just look over your shoulder. You can also anchor your elbow if that's working better for you. Now make sure you sit up straight and look over that shoulder. Deeply breathe. If your hand is more comfortable here, that's fine too. Breathing in, when you breathe out, look at the front and let go. Vinyasa. Breathing in, hands down. Breathing out in your higher plank and lower plank. Breathing in, baby cobra up dog. Breathing out, down facing dog. Breathing in, bend your knees, lower one and the other, or jump. And one time your jump goes better than the other time. It keeps practicing, but activate your bandhas and you not over jump. Lift your hips up though, and then softly come down. Now your other foot, your left foot close to your bum, flex your right foot, reaching your right arm up, breathing in, bring it in front of your elbow, breathing out. Try to bring those hands together or hold on to a towel, but make sure you look over your shoulder for that twist. Put your hand down if you want to, or anchor your elbow, or rest your hand down. But look at my right foot, it's still flexed. Breathing in one more time. When you breathe out, look at the front and let go. Breathing in. Come to your higher plank, lower plank, breathing out. Breathing in, baby cobra up dog. Breathing out, down facing dog. Breathing in, bend your knees, lower one, lower the other, or jump. Breathing out. Konasana, bent angle posture. So your feet together and rest your knees down. So it's actually really to open up our hips and glutes. If you are able to, hold on to your feet at the side. So your thumbs on the inside of your foot and you're kind of opening your feet as a book. But if that's not comfortable, you can just bring your hands around your toes, but try not to pull on them, no? Wherever you are, make sure you sit up straight. Breathing in, lifting that chest, breathing out, bring your chin to your chest for your Landara Bandha. So all your bandhas, try to activate them and let the energy flow in the right channels so it can open up your body the right way and at the right places where you need it. Now this time, breathe in, look up at the horizon. And when you breathe out, you bring your chest forward. And you reach your chest actually towards your toes. And your chin comes a little bit further down in front of your toes. So keep your feet open or bring them together, what works for you. And you can also be here if that's better for you. Breathing in and out, looking down. And another option is, I was just thinking, you can also bring your hips a little bit further away and then you can come maybe a little bit deeper. Breathing in, look up at the horizon, breathing out and let go. How does that feel? Really opening up those hips. Now let's do a vinyasa together again. Breathing in, hands down. Breathing out into your higher plank and your lower plank. Breathing in, baby cobra or up dog. Breathing out, down facing dog. Breathing in, bend your knees, lower one and the other. Or jump. Well, that was not the best one. You need to lift your hips. Both feet, big toe posture. Vaya Padagusasana. Yeah, so at the beginning when we're standing, you're bending over and then reach to your toes. And then hold on, or you can grab your ankles. Now we're doing that, but then laying back. So you're gonna lay on your back. You bend your knees if you need to, and just hold on to your ankles. If you have that towel or band, whatever works for you, you can also put that around your foot like this. Keep your knees bended. And then if you are able to go a little bit further back, and if you're able to go all the way back, hold on to your ankles or grab your big toes with 2 fingers and your thumb. Bend your knees a little bit if you need to. Now roll on those shoulders. Take a deep breath in. We're not going to stay here though. And when you breathe out, we're going to roll up and sit up on our sit bones. So breathe in, breathe out. Oop, I went way too fast. And then you're going to stay here. So see, I'm still practicing too. Same for everybody. So when you roll up, you need to have that balance between softly and a little bit of energy. Now, we are sitting here and reaching our chest up towards your toes. Look at your toes. If this is not comfortable, you can also still grab onto your ankles and bend your knees a little bit, or hold on to that bend. Okay, breathe in one more time, and when you breathe out, softly bring those feet down. Let's do a vinyasa together, or stay here. Breathing in, hands down. Breathing out into your higher plank and your lower plank. Breathing in, baby cobra, up dog. Breathing out, down facing dog. Breathing in, lower one knee and the other to come and sit down. Now we're going to go to the finishing sequence. It's also time for that because I want to do a good meditation too. If you have a chair, you can put that behind you. Because we're going to lay down again. And you just bring your legs up for flow posture, asana. I just want to make sure I was doing the right thing, what I was planning. So you can just stay here, or if you're able to, bring your elbows underneath you and hold on to your lower back and be here, if that's working. Or like I said, you can grab that chair and rest your toes onto that chair. What works for you? Now if you're able to, bring your whole toes back to the floor. Make sure you rest on your shoulders and bring your chin to your chest. Well, that goes by itself. So we have our Yolandara Bandha activated too again. Now breathing in and out deeply. And if it's not comfortable for your neck, please come back to this position or grab that chair, because we don't want to hurt ourselves. From here on, if you are able to, bend your knees, and you can just be here with your knees bended like this. Or if you're able to rest on your shoulders, bring them a little bit closer, or all the way next towards your ears. So you're closing your ears with your knees. And then bring your arms back down. But like I said earlier, if it's not feeling nice for your neck, please come back and bring your knees up a little bit. From here on, if you're able to, come to crisscross with your feet, or half lotus pose, or full lotus pose. You can still just support your lower back and be here. So really listen to your body, what works for you. If you are able, and you can be on your whole shoulders, then reach out towards your knees and press your hands into your knees. And breathe here. Again, if you're holding on to your back, just rest your lower back into your hands and then bend your knees towards you. So whatever feels good for you. If you need to lay your back down, that's fine too. Listen to your body. Or even go to child's pose at this moment. Now if you were on your shoulders, maybe you can bring your knees closer towards you and bring your arms a little bit around your legs. From here on, last position, we are rolling our back slowly down. And then maybe you can be all the way in full lotus posture, maybe not, maybe you can just cross your legs and that's fine too. If you're able to hold on to your feet and keep your elbows into the floor, then hold on to them. Or grab your hips and bring your elbows into the floor, or your whole lower underarms. Now, and then bring your head down to the mat, reaching our chest up. So this is the option. If this is not comfortable for you, you can extend your legs And just rest on your underarms. Reach your chest up and don't lower your head down. Or maybe if you are able to, bring your head down. So those were all the options. And just breathe here. Fist posture. Breathe in one more time. When you breathe out, slow it down. Okay, now we want to stay here. I know the feeling for Savasana, but we're going to keep on going for one more posture before we are going to end. So please roll up, or if you can do a Sakrasana, rolling back, or just do a normal Vinyasa, breathing in, hands down, breathing out, higher plank to lower plank, breathing in, upward dog, or baby cobra, breathing out, down facing dog, breathing in, bend your knees, slow one, the other, or jump. Okay, let's finish this with lotus posture, or just crisscross your legs, or one foot over, or two, what works for you. Padmasana, sitting up straight, hands onto your knees, first finger and thumb together. Breathing in, look up, breathing out, bring your chin to your chest. Try to keep your eyes still open though. And just try to be active in your bandhas and your breathing. Your Ujjayi breathing. I think that was around 10 breaths. So breathe in one more time, breathe out and let go. Let's start our Savasana. Although normally we will do a Vinyasa again, but time-wise I want to keep on going. So put something warm on if you need to, and come to a comfortable position. Try to relax. Try to close your eyes. And just find yourself. Find your body, your breath. Breathing in through your nose and breathing out to let go. And this time when you breathe in, feel your head. Make a long neck by bringing your chin to your chest. And then try to soften your face. Rest your eyes into your head and let your cheeks fall down. Rest your tongue into your mouth And by the next breath, try to lift your chest and reach your shoulders towards your ears. And when you breathe out, you soften that chest and your shoulders down. And while you do that, you feel your upper back just resting down into the mat. Feel your arms next to your body. Try to open your arms so your hand palms are facing the ceiling. And just let your fingers curl in a natural position. Next time when you breathe in, try to reach your belly up. Let it fall up with air, and when you let it fall down, you feel your lower back into the mat. Let's try that again. Breathing in, fill it up, and lower your belly down and let it fall down all the way towards your lower back, your glutes. Try not to have any tension around your hips. Feel them totally relaxed into your mat. And this time when you breathe in, you breathe all the way down towards your legs. Let them fall out to the sides. And breathe out all the way to your feet. Soften your feet, let them fall out to the sides. And totally relax your full body. Feel how quiet your body can be, just resting down here. And try to keep that stillness just in your body, but also in your mind. And just softly breathing in and out. And with that stillness around you, some thoughts will show up, or maybe some emotions. And that's okay. Try to just have a look at them. Have a moment for them. But also just try to let them fade away when you breathe in and you breathe out. And the same with those emotions. It's okay. And maybe you need that time to let them go through your body, but also try to put those away for a minute so you can really be in this stillness with your body and your mind. And try to enjoy that stillness. Just softly feel your breath. rest of your day. Although I know sometimes we get a little bit stressed, going to work, sorting out things. Be aware of your body and your brain, and try to sometimes come back to this stillness and have that moment for yourself. Now, unfortunately, I have to finish this session. But if you are able to stay in your meditation, that's totally fine. You can turn off my live stream, or just don't listen to my voice. If you want to finish up with me, then take another deep breath in and let it go, and feel one more time your breath flowing through your body, and feel the stillness around you. But slowly wake your body up a little bit by moving your fingers and your toes. Maybe you want to reach your arms above your head like you're waking up, flexing all your muscles, breathing in, and when you breathe out, let go again. And bring your knees towards your chest, roll your lower back, maybe roll your head from one side to the other. If you're ready, then roll on your right side and stay there for a moment. Then slowly press yourself up with your left hand and come and sit down with me. Crisscross your legs. You can keep your eyes closed if you want. One more time, feel that stillness. Be aware of that. And try to keep that in your life. Now let's finish this phrase with breathing our arms all the way up. And breathe your hands down when you breathe out. Hands to your head and towards your heart. Namaste. Thank you for joining me again. Like I said earlier, please let me know if you want to have different times with my live stream. And yeah, if you have any comments, also let me know. That would be wonderful. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.